I'll start. I was inspired, 25 years ago, to make the Prince of Persia game, really by the tales of the Arabian Nights, by old Persian legends like the Shahnameh, the Persian Book of Kings, and also those great old Hollywood, swashbuckling movies like the 1940 Thief of Baghdad, Alexander Korda, all of those. And I think, as a kid, I must have heard those stories, in storybook versions. I think they're sort of in all of our cultural DNA. We kind of, know of that world, without really knowing exactly where or when we first heard of it.
Yeah, Jerry did a wonderfully subtle and clever thing to me when he sent me the script. He sent me the script, and he sent me also a book of 19th century, mostly French paintings of the Middle East. And I looked at these things. I loved the story because I loved the idea of people finding that what they had always been told was a fairy story, was a fable, was actually real. And there is the moment in the film where the sandstorm lifts, and there is the city. And I remember running out and buying a map and thinking, I wonder where this city would be, and actually tracking it through Iran and then into Afghanistan and then down to the Indus Valley. Those things and Geordie's research were tremendously important. But I think one of the things that really got me, because I think I remember this, Jerry, you saying, what do you think? And me saying, I'm not sure yet, Jerry, but I'm not giving you the book back.
It's a book called The Orientalist, in case anybody's interested.
It's a great book.
Wonderful pictures. And that plugged me right into the feeling for it.
I think when we were here before, there was a gallery showing of the paintings here.
Was there?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, there was.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
And as if by chance or by plan, we now go to the Orient.
Hi, it's Jerry Bruckheimer. And did you actually play that original game? And also, this is originally the 3 parts. So if it's very successful, you really want to do in sequel in the future. And Jake, if it's in the sequel, so do you still keep on exercise seriously to grab this role again in the sequel?
So the first question, Jerry, was for you about had you played the game, I think.
I had played the game prior to Jordan coming in, but not the one that he talked about when he first created it. Much more recent version of it. And will we do a sequel? That depends on people showing up. If a lot of people show up to see this movie, I'm sure people at Disney will come back to us and say, maybe we'd like to do another one. And of course we would.
And Jake, the question for you was about continuing to be in prime shape, I believe.
That's so interesting. I haven't been asked that question today. Would I? The answer is would I again? I guess if possible, like Jerry said, I would. I would actually. Jordan once said that he invented the game by taking photographs of his brothers and his brother in his pajamas jumping off walls, and that's how he designed the initial game. And if we had the opportunity to do another one, I think I would really love to try to do the Prince in pajamas, because I think that might be a really, really, really wonderful interpretation. I don't know. I bet everybody agrees.
It sounds like a wonderful merchandising moment. We're now moving to the young lad who looks as if he's an extra from the Prince of Persia.
No, I'm not the extra. To introduce myself, I'm the son from the future, so I can say, to answer the question, there's going to be a Prince of Persia 1, 2, and 3, a musical and all that. So, a question to you, Mom and Dad, dear Royal Highness Nizam. First question is, which event in the history would you like...
Speak up, son, speak up.
Dad, which event would you like to erase, maybe? And how dangerous is it to work with ostriches?
Okay, thank you. I think we can cut that down to the one question. Since none of you worked with ostriches, I don't think, really.
Austrians, he said.
Ostriches. Austrians, right.
I'd watch your back after the press conference.
I think that's even more reason for cutting it down to the one question. Which event in history would you like to eliminate or erase?